Kennebunk, Maine, a motorist records an altercation between a driver and two road workers at a location where construction has turned a two-way road into a single lane. According to the man filming, moments earlier, apparently unhappy about being held up, the driver allegedly cut in front of a line of cars and drove ahead without being given the all clear. Now, the flagger blocks his way, possibly as punishment for trying to skip the line. And when another worker signals for the line of cars the driver had allegedly cut in front of to pass through, the driver is made to wait. But the allegedly impatient motorist seems to have no patience for that and begins inching forward, allegedly nudging the flagger with his vehicle.
I got it all on camera, bro. I got it all on camera, the whole thing.
The aggressive driver, who put the flagger at great risk by pulling ahead, takes off, but is tracked down by police a short while later. He is charged with reckless conduct with a dangerous weapon.
I got it all on camera, bro.
Fortunately for everyone involved, no one is injured. And the lesson is clear. The more time you give yourself to get somewhere, the less likely things will come to this. On a Texas highway off-ramp, a dash cam records a truck hauling a trailer. The truck hits a car that was allegedly just involved in another accident with a different vehicle, ejecting the driver, who narrowly avoids being run over.
안 쳤어? 안 쳤어, 안 쳤어.
Moments later, the seemingly uninjured man begins frantically searching the back of his car for something,
여기 괜찮아?
which turns out to be a young child
여기 있었어, 바닥에!
who was also apparently thrown from the car when it was hit by the truck.
Hey, is he okay? Okay. Baby, 애기한테 봐. 애기한테 봐, 빨리.
여기한테 가라고?
The young boy appears shaken, but otherwise uninjured.
Hey, 전화 줘.
A man who may have been driving the truck who hit the car confronts the driver.
Keep that car over there. This car's starting over there. They don't have no lights on or anything in this road.
The man with the dash cam claims the truck driver leaves the scene before police arrive.
Did you find everyone?
Everybody's found, yes.
He also states that everyone is okay. And perhaps by pure luck,
여기 있었어, 바닥에!
a tragedy
Hey, is he okay?
is avoided.
Okay.
In South Australia, a motorcyclist rides through an intersection and appears to trigger a speeding camera.
That's 60. We're lucky I got that on camera, right?
The biker believes that he wasn't breaking the speed limit, so he returns to the same stretch of road the next day to see if going the same speed triggers the camera again.
Yesterday, these lights flashed twice when I went through them, and I can only assume that they were flashing at me.
And though the driving conditions are much less ideal,
It's horrible, man. I'm just glad the visor's not fucking up right now. This is so bad. I can't see.
as he approaches the intersection with the camera, he decides to do the test anyway.
Right, so I'll go at 4,000 revs in 6th gear again, straight through here. I'll see what happens.
A driver coming in the opposite direction makes a right turn directly into the biker, knocking him over the handlebars and onto the pavement. In a stroke of luck, the first person to respond is ideally qualified to help.
Lie down. It's okay, I'm a doctor.
Yeah.
Can you turn? Are you hurt anywhere?
Perhaps even more fortunate, an ambulance just happens to be stopped at the same intersection.
Hi guys, how you going?
Yeah, right.
Though the man sustains only minor injuries, his bike is totaled. According to the biker, responding officers use his footage to clear him of any wrongdoing and charge the driver with failure to give way.
Yeah.
But regardless of who's at fault, the takeaway is clear.
Have a look at you.
Driving defensively for all motorists in all
I'll
situations
see what happens.
is always a good idea. A motorcyclist camera records as he travels down the highway in Phoenix, Arizona, when suddenly the biker is caught unaware when he claims the SUV ahead slams on the brakes and then takes off.
I'm halfway alive.
A few good Samaritans jump into action to help get the biker and his motorcycle to safer ground.
He brake checked me bad. I couldn't stop in time. Thank you.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Dude, good thing you have.
Though the biker's camera does help police track the SUV down, according to the biker, no driver is charged because it's not possible to prove who was driving at the time. As for the 22-year-old biker, he suffers 2 broken wrists and a bad case of road rash. A harsh but powerful lesson for everyone involved. Always leave yourself plenty of room, just in case.
He brake checked me bad. I couldn't stop in time.
For commuters, buying a home on a main route does have its advantages. Easy access to transportation, good, reliable road maintenance, a sometimes more affordable price. The potential downside, the rare but very real possibility of this happening. A commercial truck veers into a ditch, flips nearly end over end through some utility wires, and comes to rest on the roof of a home. Moments later, the driver emerges, apparently unharmed, as does his passenger. Fortunately, at the time of the crash, the homeowner was in his driveway. Utility crews eventually cut the power lines before Crane can safely extricate the truck from the house. According to police reports, the driver is later charged with careless driving. No word on the cost of repairs for the home, or if the homeowner is looking to move. In High Point, North Carolina, a truck's dash cam captures vehicles crossing train tracks that appear to be safe, now that a southbound train has just passed by. When suddenly, the gate comes down again, trapping the truck with a dash cam and a blue car on the tracks as a northbound train approaches. The car's driver gets out in a panic, train is just seconds away, so she runs for cover. While the truck driver puts it into reverse, pushing through the gates behind them. The northbound train demolishes the woman's car. The driver of the car flees the scene, but 2 days later, she turns herself into police and is charged with having no operator's license and cited for a railroad crossing violation. So at a train crossing, remember, waiting for all the signals to be clear is well worth the extra time. Though many U.S. cities have designated bicycle lanes in an attempt to protect cyclists from drivers, 96% of fatal bike accidents still involve a motor vehicle, due in part to drivers who often seem to ignore these lanes.
Hey, watch it! Dude, you serious, man? What the hell's wrong with me the whole way, bro?
So it's understandable that some bikers would take whatever measures necessary
It's all on video, dude. Calling the cops.
Go ahead, call the cops.
I straight on camera.
I don't give a
to protect themselves and their lanes.
Threatening me.
You're ready to
Okay, please.
You in my
Please.
car.
Call the police.
How you
Call the
like
police.
that? How you like that? You like that?
Call
you
the
in my
police.
car like that?
Dude.
Because the police are not called in this case,
Dude.
the biker is forced to accept the situation and move on.
You saw me the whole way, bro.
But not all bikers are willing to do that. In most states, it's illegal for planes to take off or land on roadways. And that's no surprise, as a roadside plane can quickly become a hazard to both pilots and motorists. However, in the case of an emergency, pilots may be forced to touch down on the closest flat landing surface, which could mean taking the risk of using a roadway as a runway. Near the Montana-Idaho state line, a driver spots a small aircraft flying low over Interstate 90. But it's losing altitude very quickly. The plane crashes wing first and then skids to a halt on the opposite side of the highway. Though traffic is light enough that the crash causes no other accidents, the driver and the other motorist fear the worst for the pilot.
Need a hand? Let's look at your eyes. Are you in shock? Okay.
Miraculously, he appears unharmed.
It's got a fire here. Yeah, fire. Yeah, let's go ahead and put the fire out. Ooh, that was scary.
According to the man filming, the pilot said the plane hit a downdraft and lost engine power, forcing him to crash land on the highway. Though his plane won't be taking off again anytime soon, he's lucky to have avoided any serious injuries.
I thought you were a glider.
But just in case, first responders encourage him to seek medical attention and then purchase a lottery ticket.